coins, all of which are dimes and quarters. If the total value of the coins is $9.85, how many of each kind of coin has she? So, the first thing we want to do is arrange our thoughts. So there's only one person involved here, Laverne, so we don't really care. It could be anybody's name. We do know that this 61 coins is in some way going to be significant because we know there's only dimes and quarters. So we've got three types of information here. We've got information about dimes, we've got information about quarters, and we know there's a total number of coins. So we can talk about the number of coins. We know that the total is 61. And we can set one of these equal to x. I generally like to set the one with the nastier number to work with equal to x. Multiplying by tens are easy to do, so I'm going to set quarters equal to x. If you set dimes equal to x, you'll still get the right answer. You'll just get a different value for x because you're solving for something else. Okay, so if there's 61 coins altogether, and there are x quarters, we take away the total number, take away the number of quarters from the total number of coins, we will get the number of dimes. So we have 61 minus x dimes. And just to double check, if we add 61 minus x plus x, the minus x and the plus x will cancel out, and we would get 61. So we're happy with that. Okay? So, is that enough to solve this problem? No, because the x's would cancel out if we added those things together. So we need to look at the values. We do know what the total value of these coins are. It's 985 cents. I am just going to write that in cents because I don't want to have to deal with decimals. So, what is the value of, let's look at the quarters first. What's the value of the quarters? Each quarter is worth 25 cents. There are x of them. So, we want to multiply x by 25. That's just 25x. We want to multiply the number of dimes by the value of a dime. A dime is worth 10 cents. And how many of those are there? 61 minus x. But I want to make sure I multiply that whole expression 61 minus x times 10, so I'm going to put brackets around that. Okay?
Turn it off. Turn it off.
So, we can then simplify this one if we wanted to. We can make a simplified version. Or we can do it as we make an expression, because we know if I add the value of the dimes to the value of the quarters, it is going to give me the total value. Okay? So, we have 610 is what I get if I do 10 times 61. Minus 10x is what I get when I multiply 10 by negative x. Plus 25x is 985. So now we have an equation that we can just solve. Okay, so we just go through the algebra to solve this. Oh, this was 10x. Apologize, I didn't write that down. So, we have 610. We don't like that on the left side. We're actually going to take away 610 from both sides. So that cancels out on this side. We're not going to have it on that side. Okay, because we're subtracting 610 from both sides. So, on this side we'll have 985, take away 610. We're left with, on this side, negative 10x and positive 25x. So that's 15x is equal to, we can do this arithmetic, 375. So now I'm just going to divide both sides by 15. I suddenly realized I forgot my calculator at home, and I'm not great at dividing by 15, so I'm going to do a little bit of mental math here. This 15x equal to 375. I'm not good at dividing by 15s. I can easily divide all these things by 3, though. I'm just going to change this to 5x equals 125. And then I'm going to actually double both sides so I get 10x, because I know I'm going to be able to divide by 10 pretty well. So that's 250. And now I can divide both sides by 10, which I can do on the right side just by canceling out a 0 there. And I am left with x equals 25. That is the solution, not the answer. I do need to actually take my solution, plug it in here, plug it in here. 61 take away 25 is 36. And 36 plus 25 is equal to 61. And let's make sure the value is okay. It would be $3.60 in dimes. And 25 quarters would give me $6.25. And I add those together and I get $9.85. So we are happy with that answer.